Good morning, guys. It is August 25th at 8:48 in the morning, and your girl is leaving, having fully showered, got herself together. I'm going to a makeup event with my friend Brittany at the Sephora in Georgetown, DC. One of the moms in her mom squad group is hosting a prom for moms in October, and I guess this is like a fundraiser event where they're going to be giving away doing facials and like product promos and discounted products and all that stuff. So she invited me to come because she knows I love all things girly and all things makeup. So I went ahead and washed, because I wore makeup yesterday to the dinner en blanc. I washed my face really good and moisturized it. I don't know that I'm going to be buying like makeup. Maybe I'll just get a lippy or something, or a new mascara. I'm not sure, but just in case, I want to try like the new Fenty foundations and stuff like that. They've been coming out with some stuff. So yeah, I went ahead and washed my face, and I'm barefaced now. I have on some white ankle jeans and some Jessica Simpson rhinestone sandals, and then I have on like this pinstriped, this top is off the shoulder, but it keeps coming back on my shoulders as I drive, so I'll just deal with it. Yesterday was so much fun. It was so much fun. I can't wait to post that vlog. If you follow me on IG, which you should, my house underscore my home underscore, I put a lot in my stories. I didn't post, but I put a lot in my stories because everything was happening so fast. You know, with dinner en blanc, you have to basically bring everything with you, pack up and stuff like that. So yeah. I also posted my Jamaican vacation vlog this morning, so go check that out if you haven't. That is when I went to Riviera Maya, or excuse me, Akumal, Mexico, and I'll do the same thing when I go to Cabo in November for my birthday. I had a lot of fun, and I wanted to bring you guys along with me for the journey, so I did that. I posted on IG this morning about that. That's Brittany saying she's heading out now. Just left too, so I'll just text her. But yeah, I had so much fun yesterday. It was just so much fun. The thing is, it's hard to explain to people what it is. So like my mom didn't, I mean, she got it, but she didn't really understand the magnitude of it. So when I go drop off all the rest of the stuff that I borrowed from her house, I'll like show her the pictures and videos on my phone. I did snap some pictures yesterday and send to her, but it was really, really fun. We had more than enough food. Like, it was just really fun, like really fun. So I can't wait until next year, because we automatically get invited back. I just can't wait. And they had a great location this year. It didn't rain. The weather was cool. Like, we had a blast. It was really fun. Brittany's husband dropped us off at the meetup location, and then also picked us up like right at the end of the street where we were. Popped our 2 carts in the trunk, and we were on our way. Like, it went off without a hitch, and I can't wait till next year. So if you have a dinner en blanc in your city, they do major cities like Philly, and I think they do Baltimore, DC, and then it started in Paris, I think, or something like that, but they have them all over. If they have one in your city, like, definitely check it out. Go to their website, check it out. You can get on the wait list if you've never been, and then from there, once you actually attend, you'll be invited back every year. But it's so much fun. Everybody wears all white. They have a DJ, they have photo ops. It's just really, really nice. And surprisingly, there was a lot of Black people there, and it was just a really positive event. Like, those types of things get me excited to go out and have a social life and stuff like that. You meet so many people, everybody's in a great mood, everybody is, you know, just supporting each other, they're sharing. Do you guys want some of this? Like, the table beside us, Brittany knew them from the mom squad, but they were also, I think her fiance is a vlogger, because he was vlogging the whole time. I looked for their channel, but I couldn't find it. But they were offering us like French baguette bread, like, we got too much, do you guys want some? Like, just back and forth. And then my 2 coworkers, they came and they were sitting on the other side of us, and you just link up your tables, and it was just really, really good, a positive event, so I loved it. So I am headed to this event. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. I am going to go to a client's house after this. I may run to Sam's Club to pick up the stuff for next weekend that I need, but other than that, I'm coming home and I'm going to get my life together. I need to meal prep, I need to clean my kitchen, and I need to start cleaning some of the bathrooms. I need to fold clothes. Like, there's so much I need to do, and I'm feeling overwhelmed. So that's what on the agenda for buttons today. But I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday, amazing rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. So guys, I'm at this event at Sephora in Georgetown. It's huge. I'm upstairs in the skincare area, and they are about to cleanse and moisturize my skin, and then I can go downstairs and do the foundations. Okay, so they have cleansed my face and everything. I need to address this, but don't worry about that. But now they're about to give me a facial before I get color matched for my foundation. So this is pretty cool. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you where they're gonna do it. It's like under this tent, and they're gonna do it. Pretty cool, right? No, I bought lipstick and the foundation in the wrong color. This foundation is the YSL All Hours foundation, and it looks really good on my skin. Like, this is a really good match. I didn't put any concealer or anything on, but it's a really good match. Got my brows done, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, so I'm gonna get this. Okay guys, so I just made it back to my car. This is a really nice foundation. It's like really natural looking. I didn't do like a full face or anything like that, but I did use a lip gloss from NARS, so I may get that. I didn't get it this time, but I did get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and then I got the skincare regimen that they used on me. It was a really nice event though. So I spent $160 because I got this is like the scrub, exfoliating scrub buffing cream, and then I got the mini skincare routine, which was $44. And then the only other thing I got was the let's see what this is. I got the foundation because I really liked it. It was $54, so that'll last me years because I don't wear makeup that often. And then I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. So I'm excited about that. Now I have to run to a client's house, and then I have to pick up my dog and yeah, do some other stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, so I went to Target and I had to get some cheese, some eggs. I went in there because I needed to get my yogurt, but of course they only had one flavor that I like, so I had to get two flavors that I'm not fond of, but it's okay. I wasn't going to another store, so I got cheese, yogurt, and eggs. I got two small makeup brushes because I needed them to use with the brow powder I showed you, or brow pomade I showed you. Then I got another purple tote just because my party stuff and planning stuff is getting out of hand, and I figure I'll buy the totes one by one as they're on sale. And yeah, so I got a purple one this time. I pretty much I unloaded my car with all the stuff that went back to my mom's house, so that's good. I did forget my grandma's bag, and she reminded me a million times, so I need to bring that back, her insulated bag. I think it's at my house. I think so. But I'm headed home now. Harper and Stacy just called me. They're home from a road trip, and Harper wants me to come over tomorrow and take a peek at her seats at school, and then she starts school officially on Tuesday. So I did want to see her before, like, you know, school and stuff like that. I may try to work out getting her there. I don't know, because take a peek at your seat is in the middle of the day, so I know I can't make it to that. but I can at least go on the first day, I think, in the morning time. We'll see. Yeah, so she asked me to come over to visit her because I haven't seen her like this whole weekend and stuff like that. So either I'm going to do that or they're going to come to me. We'll see how much stuff I need to get done because I'm really tired, but I need to unload and load my dishwasher. I also need to, oh, you guys tell me if you have this problem and if you have a solution for it. Well, actually 2 problems. I got a little bit of makeup highlighter on my white jeans, and my cousin's girlfriend told me to use baking soda, make it into a paste, and then use a toothbrush and brush it onto my pants. You guys tell me if you prefer that method. My mom and grandmother said they always use Dawn, but the regular Dawn without anything in it is like blue, so I'm a little scared to put that on my white jeans. So let me know which you think is the best option. It's just a little bit, and you really can't tell unless you stare at it, but I can tell. My dog jumped up on me and I tried to move her out of the way, and I forgot I had some makeup samples on the back of my hand, so it got on my jeans. So anyway, that was problem number 1. Number 2 was when I load my dishwasher and everything, I run it, it's normal. A lot of my dishes have that white residue on it, like, and I don't understand. It's been happening a lot lately, especially with my plastic containers and Tupperware and stuff, and so I almost have to rewash it. But now that I'm rewashing it in the cycle, the same thing is happening, and it looks really, really bad. So now I'm starting to like have to hand wash it and really scrub it to get that off. And I know it's the residue from the dishwasher soap, but like, what is the problem? Like, I'm putting 1 tablet in the same cycle, everything. I'm not understanding what's going on. Is it not getting rinsed very well? Like, how, if so, how do I don't know. Like, I know they make rinse aids. I never really knew what they were for, like what purpose they served, but I don't know. Help a sister out because I'm getting tired of using the dishwasher and then having to do more work to get the dishes clean afterwards. But anyway, I need to go home, unload the dishwasher, load it, wipe down all the cabinets and everything. I mean, wipe down all the counters and everything. I need to meal prep. Like, that's the name of the game, but all my containers are dirty, so I'll probably have to hand wash those, and then, yeah, do that. I need to clean my room and fold clothes, so I need to do that. I'm missing 2 videos for companies. I definitely need to get those done, but I'm not gonna probably get them done today. It is what it is. I'm already tired. It's 3:22. I did stop at Wendy's earlier before Target, and I ate a salad, a chicken Caesar salad with ranch dressing on it. So I'm probably gonna be hungry tonight, but I'll just eat something that I cook. I'm not sure. But yeah, the girl is tired. I'm tired. Anywho, I'm headed home now. I have a lady with me for all of you guys who have been inquiring about where she is. She was with my parents. She's coming back now, which means I'm gonna have to once again be mindful of my schedule because I can't stay at work really, really long with lady at my house. So it was nice that my parents had her, because then I could rearrange my schedule. If I, you know, left earlier one day, I could stay later the next and not have to like rush home, you know, by a certain time. So she's back with me at least until November when I go on my vacation. And so yeah, just wanted to let you guys know what my plan was today. I'm gonna try to be realistic, and I'm gonna try to say that I'm going to clean the kitchen, which also includes cleaning my air fryer and my George Foreman, which I hate cleaning. Like the George Foreman, I really hate cleaning that. But anyway, I'm going to clean the kitchen, I'm going to meal prep, and I'm going to fold and put away my clothes, which will basically clean my room because it's just clothes everywhere, which that's what makes it dirty, the clothes. So I need to clean that. And once I fold all the clothes in the baskets, I will have the baskets to put my dirty clothes in, because right now, like, having a pile on the floor is probably not the best idea, and it doesn't look clean. So I'm going to do that, and I don't know what time I'm going to start it because I need to take a nap. I'm tired, but my naps turn into, I don't really sleep. It's just like sleep long, I just get lazy and I don't want to do anything. So I would say at 5 no later than 5. I need to get up and get stuff done. First I need to wash this stuff off my face. I used a baby wipe, or like 4 baby wipes at my mom's house to get most of the makeup off, which is what I like to do, because I did have some makeup wipes in the car, but I only had like a travel pack, so I didn't want to use them all because I use them on vacations. So I use baby wipes because they're gentle. That's fine. And I got most of it off, so I need to just use this new cleansing product that I purchased today from Sephora. I'm gonna try that out when I get home, and then I'm going to lay it down probably until 5 and get started from there. I didn't make it to Sam's Club today. I don't even know if I have a Sam's Club. My mom's, do I? I don't know. I have to look downstairs in that wallet to see if I have my mom's Sam's Club card. But yeah, we'll see. I will go another day, and yeah. So that's it for me today. I did watch the first episode of Power. Comes on TV tonight, but it's on the app already. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, so if you guys watch it, then, well, actually by the time you see this, it will have already aired, so I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't really like the fact that they killed off Angela. I know it's wrong, but I just really liked the chemistry between her and Ghost, and so I don't know how much more of the season I'm going to be watching, just because I just feel like it's going to be a feud between him and Tommy the whole time. I'm tired of seeing that. Like, I just thought they were going to let her live, and they didn't. So I just, like, that was a shocker to me that they killed her off. And I just feel like, I understand, I think, the final season of Power, so they have to wrap up all the characters. Excuse me. But I wasn't really here for that. And I honestly was waiting, like when they first said that she was pronounced dead, I just kept watching to see if there was gonna be some type of plot twist where she really didn't die, or something like, oh, she came back, or I don't know, but she was revived or something, I don't know, but there wasn't, like, she's dead, and I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be watching that. But Real Housewives of Potomac comes on tonight, so I will catch that at whatever time that is. And yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna make some chicken. I thought out some chicken breast and what else did I make? Chicken breast and pork chops. So I think I'm gonna season those and make those. And yeah, that's gonna be what I make. Probably green beans and broccoli if I have it. I do have some fajita peppers too. So fajita, it's like chicken and fajita stuff. So maybe I'll make that as well. It's frozen though, so I don't know how that's gonna work because I didn't thaw it out. But I have food nonetheless to cook, and it needs to be cooked because I've been spending a lot of money on food here lately, which is why I know I have bacon, so I need to thaw that out. And then I bought eggs today, and I also have yogurts. I'll probably use those as snacks, so they don't really hold me over anymore, the yogurts, now that I'm restarting keto. I've been doing pretty good on keto because I lost like 2 pounds since I started last week, but I did have some rice yesterday, and what else did I have? Some chocolate mousse and half of a cupcake, so that's not good. And I had a donut this morning at the Sephora event. Here's my bag, so that's not good either. Don't follow my lead, guys, right now. But we're starting the competition at work, I think tomorrow, so that should motivate me to do better. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, good afternoon. It is Sunday, August 25th. It's 7:20, and I came to you guys. I was really tired. I laid down. I had a business call with the potential client at 6:15ish, and it was only a couple minutes. I'm going to be starting a basement project pretty soon. So I had that. I wasn't able to get to sleep, and then I called my cousin, and we were just, you know, having some girl chat, and I just feel kind of blah. So I decided to buy a pho Groupon, and I'm headed to get me some pho. I don't feel like cooking, although I thawed out food, so I do need to cook when I get back. But I'm just really tired. I'm a little overwhelmed because, like I told you guys, I'm supposed to be having Labor Day at my house with my family, and my house is a mess. I have a lot of stuff to do. If I can just meal prep and get the kitchen clean, then I guess I can do like my clothing stuff during, like all of my clothing and stuff during the week after work. But I don't know, like I'm just really feeling like tired and overwhelmed, and yeah, I just need some good sleep. I'm just really tired. So pho is the thing that I get when I'm feeling like blah, you know, and I'm already beating myself up because I have not been eating ketogenically this weekend. Technically, we don't start the competition until tomorrow, I believe, but I supposedly started last Monday, and I've had at least 4 cheats since then, cheat meals, and that's not good because you guys know when I did keto the first time I was very, very strict. So hopefully making this a competition will help me to stay competitive. But yesterday, you know, I went to Errands Blanc and I had rice. I also had pasta. I had half a cupcake, and I had a few crackers from the charcuterie platter that we made, which that's not good. Like I shouldn't have. That's not, you know, eating ketogenically. Today I went to a makeup event at Sephora, like I told you guys, and they had Dunkin' Donuts and coffee. I'm not a coffee person, but I did have a Dunkin' Donut, a donut, and it was like really sweet. It was good, and I ate it. And then I tried to get back on the bandwagon. I got a chicken Caesar from Wendy's for lunch around probably, I don't know what time it was, like 1 o'clock or so. And that was fine. And then I'm just laying in bed, and I'm tired, and I'm cold, and I have just thinking of everything I need to do, and just like blah. And pho came to mind, so I purchased a Groupon. It's a good deal all the time. I love getting it. And I'm about to eat a bowl of noodles, which I know is a keto grade F, but you know, like it's just, I don't know, like I'm just feeling some type of way today. So I'm gonna go get me some pho. At least I can eat good and feel this way. And then hopefully when I get home, I can find it within myself to meal prep and unload and load the dishwasher. At least I'll feel better about that. And then this weekend, I mean throughout the week, I can fold all of my laundry and just get it from all over the house. And I can clean the powder room. That'll at least let my house look presentable on the floors that my guests will be on. I wanted to basically get up the bedroom level together as well, like my bedroom, but that just may have to wait because I'm going to do a client consultation this week after work as well. And I just feel like, I don't know, it's like something's got to give. And I get slack from people hearing me say I need a housekeeper, I need someone to help me just maintain. I know they won't do my laundry and stuff, but at least my bathrooms and my floors and stuff, my countertops will be wiped down and everything. So I'll only have to focus on like my laundry and stuff like that. So I hear people, you know, give me slack about that because it's all with me. But on the other hand, it's like I am like doing 3 things, working full-time, and I'm working overtime at that job. I'm doing my design business on the side, and then I'm doing YouTube, which the editing and the uploading, all that, it takes time, you know. So I'm just wearing myself kind of thin, and I'm feeling some type of way. But then I also hear other people saying, go get a housekeeper, go get help, you know. And I also feel like sometimes overwhelmed because it's just like I have to, I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but it's like I have to be okay with the fact that I have to figure out everything on my own, and I have to hire out professionals on my own, like for everything that I can't do or I don't have the time to do. Like it's not only my house, like that I need someone to come in every so often and just give me a reset. Basically, it's not only that, there's a cost involved in that. And then, you know, my grass, every time I pull out of my garage, it's like I roll my eyes because my grass, and I did find out who has been cutting my grass secretly. It's been my neighbor, and I feel horrible because Kiara told me that he has a heart condition, so he doesn't really cut his own grass because he has landscaped his whole front yard so that it is no grass, but he does cut the half of the section that's on the other side of the sidewalk, just his half that, you know, him and I share. And I guess because my grass looks so bad, he's just been doing mine, and it takes probably like 5 minutes because my yard is really small, but I feel bad for it, you know. And I did, when I saw him outside, I thanked him, and he was like, oh, it's no problem, like I didn't want her to tell you it was me, I just wanted, you know, I'm just doing something nice basically. But I know he's been doing it since the end of last season, and this season he's done it a few times too. I mean, I've had my grass cut myself by other people that, you know, I've let cut my grass, but when I have not, he has cut it. And so, but that's another expense, you know, that I incur. Like, I have to find a landscaper, and it's not only the grass, like my weeds are out of control, my bushes need to be trimmed, like it's just so much stuff, and it's just me, you know, by myself, and, you know, financially and everything like that. So it's just a lot, like just maintaining everything. And sometimes I wonder, like, did I make the right decision, like purchasing on my own, or should I invested all that money in an apartment? But then I talk myself out of that because the apartments in my city and in my county are what I'm paying in mortgage right now. So I mean, to me, unless you were not worried about the tax benefits, unless you were just not worried about anything business wise, then of course it would make sense for you to go into an apartment because you don't have any responsibility for anything. You can call, you know, a maintenance number and get everything that goes wrong taken care of, whereas home ownership, it doesn't work like that. But I don't know, like just second guessing myself and basically mentally beating myself up is that's not the move. So I mean, I know the decision I made, I am happy with my decision. I love my home, and I'm very proud that I was able to, you know, get this far on my own. It's just a lot sometimes. It's a lot. So yeah, and it's even more when you're really tired, and I'm really tired. So yeah, I can't wait until my birthday trip comes up. And I've been vacationing. You guys have been seeing it, like 4 days here, 5 days here, and it's been great, like just having a break and not having to say I have to do something. But it's just a lot. I have more responsibility at work now, and you know, that's something that, you know, it's cool, but it's more responsibility, so that's a little bit more pressure, and it's just a lot. And now I need more gas. So yeah, and then the whole thing with my car, my tire, I just feel like it's always something. Like I told you guys that my headlight is out in my car, and it's been out for a while. I've known about it, but it's just an inconvenience to have to deal with it because the place that I took it the last time, one, is not cheap because the type of car that I have, they have to take the bumper off to change the headlights, which don't even get me started on that. So of course the labor is out of control, right? Needless, and then I just did this 2 years ago, and then the shop that I take it to is closed on the weekend. Well, I need my car during the week to go to work. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to miss a day of work for you to do this, like, and then I have to pay you for your service. Like, that's me losing money on both ends. Like, no. So then I could take it to the dealership on the weekend, which probably would be okay, but you're gonna charge me even more money, you know. On top of that, I just put 4 new tires on my car, and my front driver's side tire still goes low every week. I still have to put air in it every week because there's a bend in my rim. I haven't taken my rim to the rim shop to get that repaired or see if it can get repaired because they're only open, you know, Monday through Friday. They close at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, so I have to take off for work for that. And it's just like, come on, you know, like, this is totally a rant, you guys, but I'm just like, I'm trying to give you guys examples of how I be feeling like it's always something, like, and everything costs money, like, geez, it's ridiculous. So yeah, happy Sunday. But yeah, if I can get home and at least meal prep for the next couple of days and unload and load my dishwasher, because my kitchen sink is a mess. Like, excuse me, see how tired I am? Every Tupperware container I own is in the sink. Every one. So anyway, I came home and washed my makeup and stuff off with my new skincare products. So we'll give them a try and see. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm headed to Pho, and don't judge me. Yes, I am supposed to be doing keto, but I just need Pho today. That the warmness of it'll soothe me a little bit. It'll make me feel a little better, and I'll get to figuring out all these issues. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.